See, this right here says Friday, October 13th, 2023 at 3 minutes after 4 p.m. This is my phone when I first moved here. And so when I first moved here, this little joker right here came on my balcony. On my patio. So I had this snake right here on my patio when I first moved here. And so he kind of startled me. Usually I I would go out there and I would step on their heads. Now, I used to do stuff like that, but I don't do stuff like that anymore. But this is the python. This is a baby python. He was on my patio in my backyard. See, he was in my backyard on my patio. And so I took a picture of him through the glass, but his head was towards my door. So I couldn't walk out there or he would came towards me. But like I said, he snuck up on me on my patio. And so I have been to a point that every time I see an animal or something on my patio or near my patio, I just start recording them. So the maintenance man came and got this and threw him back out there in the woods. But the woman said it's a rare python. And a snake woman came and they went out there in the woods and I think they found him. But they tossed him way out there in the woods. So this is the python that was on my patio. So I have an older brother that called these things right here. That's my grandbaby picture, that they call these things on my patio. He calls them no-legged brothers. he called these things no-legged brothers. I said, okay. And so that's the big brother that told me if I don't learn how to use at least 2 or 3 cuss words, they don't walk over me like a doormat. So I'm the type of person that didn't cuss. I try my best not to use a bad word as I talk. But he told me I better learn how. And believe me, I learned how. Because he gave me permission. So, and before our mama passed in 2008, our biological mother and father have passed. And he said, she told us to always stick with my 2 brothers, my brother Marvin and my brother Linwood. His name is Leon. And she said, because we're the 3 youngest ones of Mary Martha Edward Baker's children. And so they always told me, always told me to stick with my 2 brothers. So, but when I was coming up, I looked just like my brothers. It was like 3 boys. But I turned out to be the girl. But it's okay though. But I'm trying to tell y'all, there's snakes and stuff around here in North Carolina, especially where I live at, especially when we're in their habitat. When we cut their trees and stuff down, we tore up their homes to build buildings. I'm trying to tell you.